Hi guys, join me as we draft and sew this lovely cold shoulder butterfly bubu top. Alright, isn't it beautiful? You can see how she's rocking it. Alright, so I used the blend of African prints plus organza. Now let's get into it. Now I folded my fabric into four. Alright, then you get the desired length of your client. It depends on where your client wants it. I'm using 33. All right, so I'll go and map out the length on both sides. All right, as you can see, then I'll draw my lines. After which I'm going to be cutting it out because I've gotten my desired length. But before then, the neckline, I'll be taking 3 inches. All right, 3 inches by the shoulder measurement is 8 inches. All right, shoulder measurement is 8 inches. As you can see, I'm trying to tell you the measurements again. All right, but since I want it to be like a boo boo, I'll be coming out by some few inches. So I'm going to be taking by 14 inches. All right, so now the 8 inches is the neckline, the 14 inches is the extension. All right, now I am going to be blending the 3 inches neckline to the 8 inches. All right, as you can see. After which the front and back neckline is usually the same for this particular style. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking 14 inches down. All right, remember we are adding a butterfly effect in the sense that we are adding another fabric to the sides. That's why I'm leaving it at 14 inches. All right, so I'm mapping 14 inches. I'll take it down, as you can see, after which I am going to give it a cut. All right, to my subscribers, thank you so much. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you. So we are cutting. Remember, you're cutting both the front and back neckline together. All right. I hope I'm understood. It's kind of clear enough. So I'm done cutting. I am going to be opening. Please take note of where you have your shoulder measurements. That is where the straps is going to rest. All right, you can just come out from the midpoint by 4 inches. 4 inches is fine, 3.5 inches is fine, depending on your preference. But in fact, 3.5 to 5 inches is fine. As you can see, I'm going to be forming a tiny strips. You're going to be seeing this in the sewing process. All right. All right. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I am going to be cutting the organza 10 inches by the length of, I'll open this up now, measure it. The length times, you can do it times 2, you can do it times 3, depending on how full you want it to be. But I'm going to be doing it times 2.5, okay? The length of this times 2.5 by 10 inches. So when I fold, it's going to be like 5 inches. Hope I'm understood. All right, the length of this times 2.5 by 10 inches. When I fold now, it's going to be 5. As you can see, this is 5 inches on fold. All right, I'm going to be doing it for both sides. All right, and then this is what I told you about the strap. It's going to be on all the sides, as in your shoulders, 2 on this shoulder, 2 on the other shoulder. Now let's get into the sewing process. Now this is my bias for turning the neckline. This is the organza, like I said, and my African print. All right, so what I'm going to be doing now, I am going to be stitching this into the tiny straps I want. This is just 2 inches by the length of your strap. It depends on the length you want. All right, how you want, depending on the length you want. But me, I think I took 15 inches. All right, because you're going to tie to form a bow or anything, any desired shape you want to do on the shoulders. But I think a bow is fine. So 15 inches by 2 for all of them. I am going to be stitching. I'm done doing that. What we are going to be doing now, we are going to be piping not piping, we're going to be turning the neckline with bias. All right, so I have gone ahead to notch where I want the straps to start from. All right, then I'll open up this fabric. All right, as you can see, I'll open it up. All right, then I am going to be pinning where I want my straps to be so that it doesn't move. All right, I'll go ahead and secure with pins. All right, remember I said to get where your straps should be, you can come out from your neckline, as in the mid of your neckline, by 3 to 5 inches depending on your preference. So look at what I'm trying to tell you now. You're going to be noting that. So now we are going to be using a bias to turn. This you would not see where the strap actually joined from. Is going to be, the inseam is going to be very nice. It's going to be clean and finished. You're not going to be seeing it. That's why I had to keep the straps first. All right, I had to keep the straps first before turning. All right, so I just measured the round neckline to know the amount of bias I'm going to be using. Be sure to do it at your pace. All right, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. All right, if you've watched so far, thank you. Kindly give this video a thumbs up. All right, a share. All right, thank you. So I'm now turning the neckline with this. Now this is where I'm going to be joining. Look at, I am folding in this other one, then I'll place this other one on top and stitch anywhere you have joinings. All right, I'm trying to bring them together. All right, after which I am going to flip over and stitch the other part of the bias. All right, it's not much of a task. So you can see I'm folding in now, then I'll stitch round. You see how neat it looks? You will not even know where the where the strap was joined from because it's already covered. All right, so be sure to give it a good press before stitching. All right, then I'll stitch round. All right, so I've gone ahead to stitch round. You can now tie your straps or leave it like that till you're ready to rock it. I just there to tie it to show you guys. All right, so the next thing we are going to be inserting our other part, that is the organza. All right, remember I told you the length of this by 2.5. All right, times 2.5, that's by, right? Okay, then the organza is 10 inches wide. When you fold into two, it's going to be 5 inches. I've gone ahead to sew the edge so that it's not going to fray. All right, then I'll pleat on it. I'll pleat on it. When I'm done pleating, you're going to see the outcome. I am going to be top stitching, but just watch what I'm doing now. All right, I'm pleating on it. Be sure to arrange it neatly. You see all those rough edges? I'm going to be folding it in and I'll be top stitching it. All right, you can as well sew all the edges before you start doing what you're doing. But it's just depending on your preference. I just prefer this one, after which I'll cut out the excesses and I'll fold in and top stitch. All right, so I'm done with this. Like I told you. All right, you see what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be doing for the other side as well. All right, but before then I am going to be folding in this other part. As you can see, be sure to fold neatly. I'll fold and top stitch. All right. So I've done that. I'll replicate for the second side, which I have done. Hope I'm understood. All right. I think this is basically it. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be shaping to a size. I'm coming down by 13 inches. All right. From the shoulder to our under bust is 13 inches. All right. So I'll go ahead and mark 13 inches. I don't want it to be fitted. I want it to be like an A-line stuff, so that it's going to give her ease and it's going to come up very beautiful. So after marking 13 inches from the shoulder to the under bust, all right, be sure to, then you take the bust measurement there. All right, from your 13 inches, you take the bust measurement there. All right, so I've gone ahead to map it out. Okay, remember you're taking your bust measurement on that line, not your under bust measurement, because the bust is bigger than the under bust, so that it's going to be it's going to be very comfortable when you wear it. All right, then I will go down. Since I told you I want like an A-line stuff, I will go down and I will come in by 2 inches. You can come in by 1 inch depending on what you want, depending on your preference. So I came out, or I came out by 2 inches. Then I would rule the line, my stitch line, as you can see. All right, I'll do same for the other side. Then I am going to be stitching it down. Remember, I've already hemmed, okay? The lower part of the top is already hemmed. Sorry, I didn't show that. I think I did it off camera. So I'll stitch down. As you can see, the top is already hemmed, like I told you earlier. So I'm stitching down. I will replicate same in the other part. All right. Voila, our top is done. This is where the hand goes through. Isn't it beautiful? If you've watched so far, thank you so much. You rock. All right. All right. See you in my next video. Bye. You can see the butterfly effect. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.